Yes, boys, how we doing?
Good, good. How
Hi,
are you?
hi.
So I want to say first thing first. Last week, my three locks. Cash it, baby. 11 and 0 in the pod. If you have taken every play that's been my absolute lock, you're up 18 units, baby.
Let's hear what were your plays again?
Commanders, -3.5. Bengals, -7. The under in the Detroit game, all three cash, plus 585 in DK. Plus, you could put a boost on it to plus 800.
Bang.
Ma'am. So
Bang.
that's
Trevor's
all I
on a
got to say about
heater.
last week.
Trevor's on a heater. Mine, I went 3-2. Uh, CD Lamb did not hit his. Neither did Wandale Robinson. Jamar Chase cashed in the first half. David Montgomery cashed in the second half, and Devon A. Chain cashed in
Fourth
third
quarter,
quarter, I think.
third, yeah, third or fourth.
So I went 3-2 on my locks.
Kyle?
And I also had Vikings -5.5 that I did not end up locking in. Liked it all week. And the Chiefs, so it kind of even out. So 4-3. 4-3 on my locks.
It's not bad. Big dog Kyle.
Well, my locks. Green Hunt, of course, hit, as always. Trusty.
Little
Jalen
section
Hurts.
there in the overtime, huh?
I never worry about Green Hunt. And then Jalen Hurts obviously hit because they got down to the 1 yard line and, of course, tush push. And then Dave Montgomery, nowhere to be found in the end zone.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Monty didn't get
unfortunate.
it. Who got two? Gibbs? Did Gibbs get two or
Gibbs got
Amon
Nah,
Ra?
Gibbs, Amon Ra, and
Kirby Joseph.
Herbie Joseph.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, the pick six. Yeah, that was exciting. That was an exciting game. Lions 7-1. We have a new president coming in office soon.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, all right, well, we don't have too much to talk about from last week.
The
Pretty shit
Don, baby.
slate. Pretty shit slate. But let's get into tomorrow's game. We got Cincinnati versus Baltimore. I don't have any plays for this at all, but if I had to make a play, I would smash the over at 53.5. I think it's going to just be an absolute score fest. Baltimore has not hit the over once, and I think Bengals haven't hit it three times this year. They've had a few ugly games, but I think in this game, I think it's just going to get absolutely,
Let's do
things going to get smashed. Um,
the
yeah,
over.
actually, the total in the over has gone over the last five of their meetings. So I think both teams are going to score. Both teams, I mean, the Bengals really need to show up for this game. So
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals struggle against the run. If I'm not mistaken, they struggle against the run, and that's obviously what Baltimore does best. And Baltimore struggles against the pass, and that's what the Bengals do best. So yeah, I can see it being a high scoring ball game.
Kyle, what are your thoughts?
Um, I'm liking Derrick Henry. He'll probably score at least a touchdown. And probably Jamar Chase will probably score a touchdown because, like,
Hey, you love them. You just love them. There you go. Score. You go score. You go score. Okay. Okay.
uh, oh yeah, I don't have any money in my DraftKings account, but hey, hey, now, like Ryan says, the the Bengals can't stop a run. So Derrick Henry, boom, and then obviously Baltimore can't stop the pass. So Jamar Chase.
Yeah. What I also might do is just an absolute nuke. Sprinkle $5 on it. I might take Zay Flowers and Jamar Chase both over like 110 rushing or rushing. Sorry, rushing. Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah,
Odds of
that'd
that,
be
eh?
crazy play right there.
Receiving yards and I think that's got a good hit. I think if someone's going to get involved in the receiving for the Baltimore, it's gonna be Zay.
What about their new weapon, Deontay Johnson?
He might show up, but
They
I haven't
brought him
seen him.
in for a reason, right? They got a
Yeah.
feeling
I
ball.
mean, I think he's gonna be a wide receiver too, but I don't think he's on the same level as Zay. I mean, I don't
Isaiah
I don't think he's even scored a touchdown this year.
I
Isaiah.
think yeah, he has. He has.
Oh, has he?
But why would they bring them? Why would they bring him in? Like
More weapons, man. More
Yeah,
exactly.
I
weapons.
But
mean they've
like
got
so that means that
weapons.
they're going to use them.
Yeah, but I still think actually I just looked here. Ravens rule out likely, so he's not playing. So maybe a Mark Andrews legacy game here because he's had a few touchdowns, but he's hadn't had this breakout season
Yeah, it's a
Nope.
slow
like he's
start
had.
from
Man,
Mr. Andrews.
that injury last year was killer to watch. It was like I think it was a Monday night or Thursday night football game or Sunday night. It was a prime time game for sure. Then when he got hurt, man, I was so pissed off. I had him in my last leg for a parlay to get a
Yep, same.
touchdown. Oh, they
Same.
didn't
I was
void it.
pissed too. He was on my fantasy team, and that started the whole injuries for my team
Yeah,
last
just a
year.
tough. So, okay, well, let's go on to the next game. The next game is the Germany game, 9:30 Sunday, which
Ugly game.
ugly
Ugly.
game. The only good thing about it is we get football at 9:30 instead of 1 p.m. New York's taking on Carolina. I mean, dude, this is like a toss-up game for me because I think New York just sucks. So does Carolina,
I
but like,
agree.
who knows? Right now Giants are 6.5 favorite. I mean, fuck, dude. I don't
How do
even
you
think they've
feel
covered.
comfortable? How do you feel comfortable betting 6.5 for the Giants?
Yeah, I mean,
You
Carolina
bet.
is 3-16 covering the spread in their last 16 games. So, um, I don't know, but I don't know. I I
Relying
think
on Daniel Jones to cover the spread is crazy.
um
But hey, he's probably better than Patrick Mahomes at it because that motherfucker can't cover the goddamn spread to save his life.
yeah, that's fair. So I don't know, dude. To be honest with you, I think if you wanted to, you could possibly take that juiced up Carolina Panthers money line.
I like
But
it.
if you wanted to play it safe, obviously just do Giants money line, throw them in a parlay. But that's a toss up. Who knows what's gonna happen?
You know, I'm just thinking about here, that game there, Giants Panthers, that's probably the worst thing America's done since World War II to Germany. Just so you know.
That's
Little
fair.
history. Little history for you boys.
Yeah,
It
that's
is a
fair.
brutal game.
I mean, to be honest with you, the next game's not much better. You got New England versus the Bears. The Bears are on a then they have the bye last week or they lose?
They
Or they
lost.
lost.
Bears
They lost.
lost.
They got their ass beat. They didn't even score a touchdown. Um, so yeah, that's tough for them because they're just kind of
But is it at home?
yeah, Bears are
Yeah,
home.
Bears are home,
They're
and
4-0 at home.
I honestly might lay the points. What is it like six,
Let me see here right
six and a
now.
half?
Yeah, I don't have it pulled up right now. Yeah, six and a half over
Six.
under
I got
38.
6 on DraftKings.
Yeah, so
I think
DraftKings is the place to take it. Then if it's at 6, so it's opened up at ESPN at 6.5. So DraftKings would definitely be the best place to take
I
that.
think I think I think the Bears cover that, but I don't
Yeah,
really have it.
they are 7-0 in their last 7 home games covering against the spread. So
Yeah.
that is a pretty solid bet if you wanted to add something into a parlay. Bears Bears -6 is is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, all right, next we got Buffalo, Indianapolis. Kyle, you want to get us started here real quick?
It's just gonna be, the Bills just trampling that horseshoe all up and down the field pretty much. I don't see the Colts doing much. The Colts, they're still running elite Joe Flacco, who wasn't so elite. So I think the Bills are probably just gonna run away with that game. Bills, I probably expect to put up no more, I mean, no less than probably 42 on the Colts.
Do you think so?
Jeez.
Yeah.
No less than 42? God damn.
Hold up. I'm gonna pull up let's pull up that calc. Let's just take 1 second here, folks, and let's just pull up what is the total
Their
for
their team total is probably like 20, 23 and a half, maybe. No less than 42.
just 1 second here, real quick. Sorry, folks.
The over under is at 47.
And this kid's wondering why his FanDuel or DraftKings counts at 0.
I might
Let's
actually take the Buffalo Bills total bans of
um
41 to 50 plus 1100. Slap 5 on
just
that.
1 second. I don't have anything in this game. I just think it's a pretty
I think it might be closer than you think. I think
yeah.
it could be a letdown spot for the Bills, but
Yeah, 93% of
um,
the money is on the Buffalo Bills money line right now, and that's a lot of money. That's pretty juiced. Actually, you know
yeah,
what? If I had to take a bet, I'm taking Colts money line plus 160. Give me it. I don't care. They're at home.
I think it might be a letdown spot for the Bills. They just came off a big win off a 61-yard field goal against the Dolphins, that spread was what, 6.5. They should have blown the Dolphins out of the water, but Tua hung in there, and now they got to go to Indianapolis. Tough place to
Yeah.
play.
The Lad Haas.
Could be a letdown spot.
Yeah, so I just found the closest thing I can get to a Buffalo Bills 42.5 is any team to score 40 plus points is plus 550.
I'll
It's a
be
yes.
smacking that.
You
Oh,
heard it here first, folks. Bills to score 40 points.
Kyle's going to take something silly like Bills to score or any team to score 40 plus points, smack that, and then Colts money line just be juiced out of this world. But next game, Denver, Kansas City. Ryan, what do
I
you
have
got?
nothing to say about the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs. I
I hate them too.
literally think they're the most favored team by anything ever, and the refs literally are on their hands and knees, bowing down to Patrick Mahomes like he's a fucking king, and just literally favoring them. You look at every single game that they've played, and there's a chance that they should have lost. And why the Bucks didn't go for two to win the game, I don't know. But
Yeah, that's definitely like they're definitely just regretting that in the club.
I'm gonna say it right here. I would take the Broncos +8. And if I end up taking the Broncos, I hope that you guys fade me and just bet Chiefs -8 because I can't get on the same side. I can't get on the right side of the Chiefs. Any Chiefs game. I bet
Yeah.
Broncos +8, the Chiefs are gonna fucking kill them. But they can't beat up a banged up Bucks team, and their only weapon is Cade Otton, and they have a great defense, and they can't stop them. And you got Patrick Mahomes. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, literally can barely score 20 points.
Yeah, no, I
So,
hear you there, brother.
I got nothing on that game. I'm staying away.
Yeah, I don't got anything. Kyle, what do you got? Probably Taylor Swift anytime touchdown.
No, I got nothing on that game, but I'm waiting for come Sunday. We'll see in the group chat Ryan post.
I'm
Travis
not.
Kelce anytime touchdown.
No, I stayed away from it. I actually ended up not betting it. I wanted to, but I did not.
Yeah.
He didn't
So
score, did he?
no,
No, you cost
No.
us.
yeah, no.
I cost
Atlanta.
you what?
Well, we did that parlay that uh me, you, and Trevor did a parlay there, and you and Trevor both lost.
Oh, I
I
didn't
was
get
the only one that hit.
You hit a minus 220. Let's relax there, kid.
Yeah, that was
All
the
right.
easiest touchdown scorer ever.
Atlanta, New Orleans. I have nothing for this game. If I had to, I would just take Atlanta minus 3.5. This New
Yeah.
Orleans are terrible. But the only thing that worries me is they have the new coach coming in to start this week, the interim.
Yeah, new
That
coaches
sometimes
always
fires
seem
them up.
to.
Just get
Coach
a little fired
Riz.
up.
Coach
Yeah.
Riz.
Yeah, I mean that does fire the team up a little bit. So that's a game I'm you will not catch me betting on at all this weekend.
But the Saints did trade their star corner, so I
That
could
is true.
see Kirk, 2 chains there throwing for 2 touchdowns.
Okay. Okay.
That's a bet I can probably get behind.
Yeah, well, that's some good analysis, Kyle. And we've got San Francisco at Tampa Bay. It depends. If San
CMC might be
Francisco,
back.
yeah,
Yeah.
if San Francisco gets their squad back, I mean, whoosh. RIP to Tampa Bay. I think they're just going to get a train ran on them, but I don't really have that. Right now, the line's at -6, over under at
Yeah.
50, which is, I believe, the second highest in all of the games this weekend, tied with
I'd probably lay the points with
Rams.
San Francisco, but I don't want to make the same mistake twice and bet against the Bucks because it's
Ooh,
burned me every
goodness.
time.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Kyle, what do you got for the San Francisco game?
I got nothing.
CMC anytime touchdown.
CMC, 4 touchdowns and CMC, two touchdowns and 180 rushing yards. Yeah.
Hey, I
All
can
right.
see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Pittsburgh at Washington. I think it's pretty simple. I've been on Washington this whole time. I do think it's going to be a pretty close game, but I just think I'm just going to take Washington money line, not 2.5. Um, yeah, but I also could be totally. I mean, that's a toss-up game. Let's go
Yeah, that
flip
one's
the penny.
weird. I don't know. That one's weird. I don't know. Washington's hot. Washington's a favorite, and yeah, I could see him winning it too, but I don't know.
Yeah. Kyle?
TJ Watt, sack. Duh. TJ Watt.
Okay, let's get on to the next one. Minnesota, Jacksonville. I do have one player prop I like for this game. But let's hear what you guys got to say first. Minnesota at Jacksonville. Lines open up at -4 at Jacksonville.
It's the Vikings -4.
I might just, go out on a limb and just take Jacksonville.
Okay.
It's the
Trevor
Vikings.
Lawrence might not play. He might be hurt. Which leaves, because they just signed C.J. Beathard to the practice squad, so who's that going to leave? Mac Jones.
That is not much
Jones.
better.
Oh, that's way better, my guy.
It might
Way
be
better.
worse.
Oh, no, he don't look like a woman.
One play I like is he screwed Ryan and I last Sunday, but TJ Hawkinson. Jacksonville's been struggling against tight ends this year. I think he's a player that could. I mean, if Minnesota want to get out of this hump and start, winning games again, I think they're going to need TJ to step up a little bit. They cannot rely on Jettis this whole season. That's just not going to work. They scraped by beating a shitty Colts team by 8. Yeah, I think TJ's got to step it up. So I'm going to take him maybe for a yards at the base, and then do half a unit on his touchdown. See what that is. I'll figure it out after Friday. We'll get back to you on our locks, or Thursday or whatever.
Yeah. We'll get back.
So, but
One of these days.
yeah, on to the next game here. We got Tennessee Titans at Los Angeles. Probably the best game of the entire weekend, to be honest here. Two powerhouse teams. The lowest ticket right now is $11. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's a game you just don't want to miss. $11. It's absolutely insane. I can go to my local gas station here and buy chicken tenders for $12, or I can fly out to Los Angeles and get a professional NFL game for $11. Right, Kyle?
You pick which one's better.
Yeah, probably the chicken tenders from Louis Fresh Market. So
Not wrong.
I have nothing for this game. Last week, Ryan and I and Kyle, we all did say that we liked Tony Pollard's rushing yards, and he fucking smashed that line. He had over 50. He had over 50 yards in the first quarter. I think he ended up with like 150 some. I'm not totally sure.
I think he had just over 100, but he had like
128 total.
He had like 90 or something going into like the last, or like going into like the third quarter. I think he had like 90 or something like that.
He had 150 total yards. He absolutely played his ass off. Drake May sucks. It was a rough game for him. Oh.
Drake May is
try again.
A decent quarterback.
Try again. You're not talking. Who are you talking about?
Drake May,
that's right.
Quarterback for New England when he played the Titans.
Okay, I was confused. I was up
there.
Oh,
I thought you said Drake May was on the Titans.
No, I was saying Drake May sucked.
That's Will Levis.
He threw 2 picks. He threw that last pick. Kyle's like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Will
Levis. I got nothing on that game.
Got a hog.
Yeah, I got nothing on the Tennessee Titans game.
I'd probably play the Titans plus the 7.5. I don't know.
Yeah. J.K. Dobbins anytime touchdown. That or Lab McConkey. Lab McConkey, baby.
He has been getting a lot of reps.
Dude, he's the only receiver they got.
They
And
got
he's a white boy.
Joshua Palmer, right? Joshua
Quinn-
Palmer's on their team.
Quentin Johnston's got a few
Yeah.
tutties this year.
All right, whatever. Done with that game. Let's go Philadelphia at Dallas. Kyle, what do we
Well,
we-
folks, we got no Dak Prescott now. Round of applause. Cooper Rush, the man from Central Michigan University, a
Oh,
bona
Round of
fide
applause.
stud. He has came in relief multiple times in Dallas and led them to multiple wins.
Mhm.
This is true.
But I don't see it happening. I see Saquon Barkley doing the rear view mirror to somebody else again. The old ass cheeks to face. Hurdle, baby.
That was sick. Yeah, if I
That
have to
was
take
sick.
a play, I'm taking Philadelphia money line. I'm not taking -7. I think that is kind of high. But I will take, especially for a road on the road, -7 is a lot, but I will be sticking clear of that. But
I would probably lay the 7 points. CeeDee Lamb might not play. Dak's not playing. Who
yeah,
are they
that is
going to
fair.
run the ball to? Who are they going to throw the ball to? Can't rely on Jalen Palmer to score every goddamn touchdown. Oh, Jake Ferguson to get 40 yards, like Kyle's favorite play. Like,
Let me see here. What's Kyle's pick? Jake Ferguson, 40
Jake
yards.
Ferguson,
Crazy.
40 yards.
Yeah.
But like Philly's hot too. They're
Yeah.
they've won 4 in a row, I think. They played the Browns, Giants, Bengals, Jags. Not the strongest schedule, but like, I mean, I don't know. They're playing good football right now.
Yeah, that they are. And that leads us to our last 4:30 game, New York at Arizona. The line is even. Give me New York Jets. Give me
Think
New
they
York
found
Jets.
something there.
I think they're just gonna get the ball rolling. I mean, they just got rid of Mike Williams. Not saying that's good. They just got like, what did they get rid of him for? They got a pick? Kyle?
Yeah.
Probably.
But
Wasn't
yeah,
much.
I think they struggled. Obviously, Jam and I went to the game last week. It was good. They
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. I mean, you could see
And
you
this
could
dude
see.
left early again.
Yeah, I left at the end of the third.
Dude, this guy leaves early for everything.
I'm old.
Yeah, I know.
Literally.
He left in the first quarter of the Michigan game.
Second quarter.
No, that was the first, motherfucker.
Second
You
quarter
go,
for
I'm
sure.
gonna get up and get a Diet Coke.
Yeah,
Never
Diet Coke
came
my
back.
ass. Just like that concert we went to and he left early.
That concert sucked.
Never came back.
New York, Arizona. Give me New York. I just don't think they're gonna have a
Let's
problem.
hear it for New York.
And
Getting
getting to our team, 8 o'clock, Detroit at Houston. The line's opening up. The line's opening up
3.5.
3.5, which is fucking absurd.
You're shitting me.
What are your initial thoughts of that? What do you think? We got Nico Collins coming back. What are we thinking here, boys?
I don't know.
Do we think we still get the job done?
Yes.
Houston didn't really show me a lot against the Jets.
No. Joe Mixon obviously is an elite running back, and Kyle, wait, let's hear it. What do you guys say about that?
He's a hit and miss. Don't tell me he's an elite running back. You sound like Mel Kiper out there. Oh, this guy, he's a can't miss quarterback prospect. Yeah, well, he was a miss. He was a bust. His name was Jamarcus Russell.
Okay, well, I mean, he's not that terrible.
He's
I
pretty
think
good.
He's tied for, let's see here, second. He's tied for fifth in touchdowns right now. He's got 6. He's got, yeah, I mean, he's got 609 yards. He's top 10 in yards right now. Let's see here. He's at 12th with 609, and he's behind a few guys by less than 25 yards.
And he's at 6 touchdowns already.
Yeah, and the guys ahead of him don't even have that. The guy's got 3, 4, 7. One that's ahead of him that has the most touchdowns, Jamar Gibbs. And then at the top of the leading board is Derrick Henry. So, yeah.
I think
Ryan, sorry, not to cut you off.
You're good.
He has 0 fumbles. He has not fumbled the ball once. He's a good baller.
I was going to start him this week in fantasy, but now you jinxed him. I'll keep him on the bench.
That's fine. I don't give a shit about your fantasy team. So, Ryan, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Lions money line is a safe one here. Just because they're hot, they're playing good football. You look at not the Jets. I'm sorry, the Texans' schedule. They played like shit against the Jets.
They
They
lost.
squeaked by the Colts at home.
That's a
They
rivalry.
they put up a good fight against the Packers. Packers are a decent team, but we just went into Green Bay and handled their ass like it was nothing.
Graded that cheese.
So they haven't been playing good football as of late. But the one thing that does scare me is I do think CJ Stroud is capable enough to, you know, pick apart our defense and throw the rock. Is the one thing I could lean to bet the over on that one.
Okay. I mean, that's a safer bet out of all of them. Kyle,
That's one play I'll be looking at probably.
Kyle, question for you, brother. Zadarius Smith, give us the scoop.
God,
Is
give
he
us
playing?
this. It's they had to give him. He'll be practicing Friday. They wanted to give him time off because with him being traded, we already had our bye week. Detroit did, so he doesn't get a bye week. So we're giving him a mini bye week, and they're saying there's a chance, decent chance he will play on Sunday.
Okay. And Kyle, if he does play, do you think we just get the job done? He just comes out and has
Yes,
an
he's gonna get maybe 4 or 5 sacks.
five.
Plus 6,000 right there on DraftKings.
I mean, I don't even think you can play four. I think you can play two at like plus 600. So I mean,
You
I
could
can only
play. You could
imagine
play.
three would be like. Only imagine what
Miles
three would be.
Garrett had 3 last week.
But yeah, you think he's gonna get 4 or 5?
He's
Nothing,
not
nothing
gonna
Amen.
short,
get.
nothing short 4 and 5.
I
Oh,
like
that's
them
funny.
long shots, baby.
No less than 42 points. No less than 4 sacks.
That is funny, Kyle. You are funny. And then let's get to
Mm.
the glorious Monday night game. Dolphins at the Rams. Uh,
Oh,
Give me the
where do we
Rams, man.
start?
give me the Rams at -1.
Give me
Just
the
give me the
Rams.
just give me -1. I mean, that's a
Matthew Stafford, 3 passing touchdowns.
dude, here's my thing. You can even play it like this, Cat. We can do a same game parlay. You can take Rams -1, but Matthew Stafford to throw an interception. He's been throwing some picks this year, dude.
He always has. He did in Detroit.
So yeah, I will. I last year a bread and butter player, just like Ryan's was, Tyreek Hill, um, just kind of been a ghost. So he is
Such a
one.
ghost, man.
And
He
it's hard
has.
to hide for him unless it's nighttime.
I will be looking at probably Tyreek's yards in that game, though, and maybe for him to score a touchdown. He literally hasn't scored a touchdown since week 1, I think.
Yeah, he has it. That is right. He actually was it week 1?
Well, I
No, I
know he
think he
scored
might
a
be right.
touchdown week 1 because he got arrested, and then he went to his game, and then he scored.
And
I
then
do
did
know
a
that.
then did a
Yeah, week
arrested
1 against Jacksonville. That's right.
celebration.
Yeah,
And then did the
that was it.
celebration like that. Yeah. I don't think he scored since that. So,
Nope, he
like,
hasn't.
Tua's gotten one game under his belt. I think Tyreek finally shows up. Either if he doesn't, then he will show up against the Raiders the following week because, it's Tyreek Hill. He's the best receiver in the game.
You're lucky we don't get viewers, bro.
Well, he doesn't show. You can't see him when it's night
Just
out
stop
because he
doubling
doesn't
down.
show
Stop
up. He
doubling down.
doesn't show up. He doesn't. He hasn't shown up. He showed up in the daylight just fine. Yeah, he got arrested for it too.
Yeah. So, but that's probably all for us tonight. We don't have too much more.
Mac
When are we
action.
coming? When are we coming back for our
I
official
am
locks?
Saturday, boys. We go with that. Saturday
I
works
work.
best for
I
me.
work Saturday morning.
We can do Saturday night. We can do it just like we've done in the last pass. We'll do Saturday night. We'll do 3 locks each. Just saying we've hit a major lock the last 2 weekends, making it 3. 11-0 on locks. Probably
For
14-0.
you.
So
Yeah.
I'm up 68 units this year. So we know our shit here.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
So you better listen to us, all you
Yeah.
followers.
Listen to us
Yeah.
and like and subscribe.
Like and
I can
subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah. Yep. So
And Ryan will do anything that the first comment says.
I'll
I'm gonna
do
start making.
anything. I will be finding a bet like that for this weekend.
Oh, absolutely. I will be too, and I know Kyle will be. Speaking of that, in our local or normal group chat, someone hasn't done their fucking shotgun yet. And
No!
the person,
Also, that reminds me, pull up the Discord and give me the records. I know I went 11-2 this past week in moneyline predictions. So I was what 12-5.
yep, just a second. I'm trying to find.
So
Okay, here we
now
go.
I'm
All right, Kyle, can you add up
23
yours?
and 7. 23 and 7 on moneyline since week 8.
I went 10-3, Ryan.
I went the same as you, Trev.
Yep, we both went 10-3.
So Trevor is now 21-9 since week 8. And Kyle is 20-10. 21-9 for Trevor, 23-7 for me, and 20-10 for Kyle since week
Nice.
8. Week
Nice,
8
nice,
and week
nice.
9 on moneyline bets.
Oh, that's good. Just proud.
That's really good, actually.
Wait,
That's not
Ryan, what did
bad.
you say my record was and what your record was?
Your record is 21-9, and I'm 23-7.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I thought you said 22-7. I was like a little behind. Kyle, why are you clapping?
Good, we're doing so good, boys.
Okay. So, all right. Well, we will have those picks out. We're going to be doing some research. I know tomorrow got a full day of work. That doesn't
I
stop
don't.
us from finding good picks. We'll be doing our best.
I got a job interview tomorrow, and then I'm going to be playing some golf, and then I'm going to be dialed in doing some research on stocks.
Absolutely. All right, Ryan,
Check-
good luck tomorrow at the interview. I'm sure I'll text you. Kyle, I'll see you in the
Brother.
Good
morning.
luck. Check our group chat, by the way, boys.
And make America great again. Here it out.
47. All right, boys. This video will be going
All
up.
right.
Like and subscribe. Adios.
Peace.